The mirror effect. People reflect back what you show them. Confidence or insecurity, strength or desperation, power or weakness. If you act like she was the best thing that ever happened to you, you beg, you chase, you linger in her shadows. If you show that her living broke you, that just confirms that she made the right decision and you are too weak for her. She had all the power. But now if you do nothing, if you acted as if nothing really happened, it never really affected you. When she expected you to be sulking but you are working, when she expected you to be broken but you are building, when she expected you to beg and chase but you totally disappeared, when she expected you to hope but the energy has shifted and the feeling is totally different, when you remain calm, unbothered, unaffected, this is when she starts questioning everything. And for a woman to miss you, to invest in you, to want you again, to admire you, to again feel attracted to you, they need to question themselves. When you do the questioning, you are removing the attraction. You are destroying the uncertainty. And you are fixing the doubt. Now, this is the mirror effect. When Isaac, you show desperation, you become disposable. But when you show indifference, she can never resist you. Because now she is the one thinking that, wait, wasn't he that much into me? Did I misread everything? Did I just lose a man who never even loved me? Who never needed me that much? See, we only chase what we fear losing. And when a man doesn't chase at all, when he walks away with quiet confidence, when he doesn't even try to make her regret losing him, because he's too focused on himself to waste energy on something that isn't worthy his time, that is when regret creeps in. I'm not here to play mind games or to emotionally manipulate anyone. I have so much to do that Hannah isn't even among the top 20 list. Just thinking about her isn't among the top 20 list. This reinforces her to question, and this reinforces her to invest in you. This is why detachment is key. But emotional control is everything. If you want her to doubt her decision, don't tell her. Show her. Not through words, not through petty mind games, but through your total and complete indifference. You have to be totally indifferent as a whole without her influence overpowering your actions, your thinking, you are reacting. Let her actions not affect how you are supposed to live. Let who you are be who you are. That is where the power is. That is where the control is. See, most of the time, when a woman decides to walk away, is because she can't face her own emotions head on. She has her own issues. You need to be indifferent. You need to be yourself so that she can deal with her own emotions and she can face them head on. And if you can't do that, then she made the right decision so that she can stop paying attention to her emotions and she can pay attention to your reactions and now label them. Involving in that action and trying to judge you and come up with an assumption, that is the trap. You become the reason why she is walking away, and you become the person she can pay attention to so that you can be among the coping mechanism she is creating for her to deal with her own emotions. It's about you. It's about your friend. It's about your brother. It's about who? Maybe her friend. It's always about something. And that is how she is dealing with her emotions. So if she makes the decision, you let her make the decision. You let her walk away. She has to deal with the fact as it is. You don't try to fix her. You don't try to beg to understand. Because the fact is, she can only realize that those are her emotions if you don't change, you don't try to fix her, you don't beg, and you don't go after her. The emotions can only resurface and can only work against her if you accept that you have no control over her emotions and her feelings. Leveling up in silence. Most men make the mistake of trying to prove something immediately after a breakup. They post about how unbothered they are, how great they are doing. They force smiles on their pictures, hoping she will see it. Nope. That is weakness. That is transparent. That is reacting. So you are still actively reactive. A man who is truly unshaken doesn't need to announce or approve anything. He just moves forward. He just levels up in silence. You become sharper, stronger, more disciplined, and more successful. Because now, the time that you are wasting trying to convince her to stay and maybe distracting yourself, it has already gone. It is time to rebuild yourself, to define who you really are and what you really want without someone else's influence. For the fact is, you are never broken. You are just evolving.